All right, so this is the example I was talking about. It says, so how many four-letter code words are possible using the first 10 letters of the alphabet under the three different conditions stated in example 5? All right, so let's pause here and let's go look at example 5. All right, so now we have the information we need. A, no letter can be repeated. B, letters can be repeated. And C, adjacent letters cannot be alike. All right, so first one first. So A, we have that the no letter can be repeated. So here we'll do A. And so we have one, two, three, four. Well, our first choice is going to be here. So there's 10 letters of the alphabet, so 10 possible ways can be that first letter. Now, if a letter cannot be repeated, that means there's only 9 ways left for the next one to choose. After we've taken off those two, we only have 8 ways. After we've taken off those 3, we only have 7 ways. So if a letter cannot be repeated, we have to take 10 times 9 times 8 times 7. And if we multiply those together, we get 50, 40. Okay. Now, what about letters can be repeated? Well, if letters can be repeated, well, we choose the first one. Well, guess what? The next one could be the same, and the next one could be the same, and the next one could be the same. Now they could be different too, but there's 10 possible ways it could be there different or the same. And so we're just going to have 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4 power. And so it's going to be 10, 1, 2, 3, 10,000. Okay. Now here, adjacent letters cannot be alike. All right, so let's think about this one. All right, so there's 10 ways for the first one. Now there's only going to be 9 ways for that one. Now, what happens is we can't say there's 8 ways because we could reuse that first letter. And so we're back to 9 ways here. Even though we can't use the letter that was here, we could use the letter that was here on this one. So that would be a possible of 9. Now, here we can't use that letter, but again, we could use that letter. And so here, this could also be a 9. So 9 cubed and times 10, that's going to be 729, 0. Okay. And so that's how we can do adjacent letters cannot be alike. So you have to think about that. So if we had A here, then here we couldn't have an A. So, it wouldn't be able to have an A here. But again, we could have an A here, but then we couldn't have an A here. Okay. But then we could have, a B here. And so that would be okay because that's not a B and that would be fine. And here we could also have a B. So that's why it ends up being the 9, the 9, and the 9, how that works. First one, it's going to be 10 because that you have all 10 of them there. But then after that, we kind of alternate on how we choose the letters. So it's the 10 of them minus the A. And here we have the 10 of them that it could include the A, but it couldn't include the B, and then this one could go back to all 9 of them, but not the A, but it could include the B. So that's kind of the format how we would do that one. All right, so I think that should be all we have here, and hopefully that will help.